Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got a lot going on in case you haven't noticed. We just finished with the stray over here, and we're going to head over to handle this next Haven defense, and this is the big worrying point. Look at that stamina. My hope is that between flying here and flying down here, since we have a full 24 hours, that the stray, even though it's a Thunderbird, will be fast enough to get us here quick enough, because it does have a living quarters where we can start recovering our, what will be by then, our massively depleted stamina. So that's what we're counting on. Let's get the Thunderbird flying. And now let's get over to some of our other ships, because we have some air game to take care of while we're waiting for the stray to get over to our eventual target. So let's come in here and see about intercepting this current, and then as you know, we're going to have another one to head right over to. So our hands are full, and that's not even counting the Barrett down here that's been trying to corrupt this haven for forever. Let's intercept. All right, I know right away I'm going in with this Banda's Bane first, just because it has the fire suppression system. We'll go in focusing on the tick, and any shots got off by the napalm breath, well, we'll just deal with it with the fire suppression system. And hopefully the tick, which only has a 50-50 chance to hit, will miss. We can always hope and cross our fingers. All right, we are now focused on the tick. Let's see. The question is, can we take it out? It's probably going to get at least one shot off, but will that shot hit? That's what's going to determine if we can do this with one ship, or if we're going to need the second Manticore to help us out. Now here's the one shot we're going to get taken against us if we're lucky. Oh boy, I have a feeling we have a chance to take it out before a second shot, and we did. The question is, yeah, we got hit. So we may end up having to withdraw, but we're going to stick it out for as long as we can. And in the meantime, well, you know, in the meantime, the heck with the weapon. We can dodge it, at least as long as it survives. Let's just go against the hull. Since we have defenses against it, and see if we can knock the hull down. Oh, a big miss on our heavy-hitting weapon. And we're starting to wear it down, but we're going to start losing weapons pretty quick here all of a sudden. And we lost our big heavy hitter right now. And we're going to see if we can last any longer just to wear it down, and we did it! It's always a nice feeling when you can take one out with one airship. And look at that. We gained some attitude back with everybody that's not blocked. We gained some more materials, which is good, because I would like to get back to the chaos market ASAP. But there we go. Now I'm thinking we need to maybe repair the Banda's Bane, and that means sending it back down here. And unfortunately, the Helios that's down here, and as a matter of fact, I should stress, the unnamed Helios that's down here, that we need to name. If you recall, back in episode 46, we stole this sucker, and I've overlooked the naming process that we usually go through. So if anybody has suggestions on a name for the Helios, our normal tradition on the channel is to name it after some event or something to do with the mission in which we captured it. Ideally, I've had a couple names submitted. Thank you, Nightmare Tank, to remind me that we needed to name this ship. And he offered up our first couple suggestions, but I'd love to take any others you all can come up with and hold another vote and see what you all think might be the best name for the Helios. So I'll try to put up a community post to remind everybody also. But here's your reminder now, if you're watching the episode. So we're almost, I'm going to hold out a little longer. I want to get the hull strength, since Helioses are not known for their hull strength. I would like to get that back to 100% before we send it north to help with his other Charun. And let's take a look at the ships that we just finished with. The Gift, is he sitting here or is he flying on to the next target? I don't know. Let's fly the Gift right here for now. And oh my lord, every time you turn your head, there's more evolution going on. I swear, it's never ending. Oh, and there, look at all that armor. Look at that, 440 freaking points. No, the only good thing is no, absolutely no spitterhead on this model. And this guy has a gun and a spitterhead. I can tell the difference right off that with a hefty 350. This one's all about shooting away the gun, that's for damn sure. And grenade launching, spitterheading claw dude. How about that? Oh man. And oh, I didn't need to get into the details. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. At least this guy is one shot killable, depending on what body part and what kind of weapon we're using. But what kind of grenade is that anyway? Is that's an acid grenade? So that's unkind. That's not nice. Oh man, this is just Arthron turn. I'm not gonna look forward to too many Arthrons, and this one even has slightly better hit points, but he doesn't quite have the upgraded acid launcher at least.
Research
All right.
complete.
Oh, and that's good news as far as food, so we can hire and make sure anybody who want to can be hired. We gained some more, you know what, materials, those orange things. And while I'm up here, let's not forget Banda's Bane. I want to send it down just because we're down to one weapon and no defensive module. It got destroyed in the battle. We need to come down here and get that fixed. And I think that's about all we can do. Yeah, it looks like we're going to go ahead and battle this Charun, even though we don't have the most ideal of ships to get it done. Because we can dodge visually with the afterburners, but none of those two weapons are visual weapons. So we're going to be subjected to getting hit by both. And I think we're going to take the tack of just pure shooting against the hull direct, ignoring the weapons when we get down there. Just wear it down as quickly as we can before it shoots us out of the sky, because it will. And then maybe by then the Helios will be repaired and we can send up some support to finish it off. That's the plan on the air game. Oh, we got an exploration site, and pretty soon we're going to be doing a little old priest hire over here. All right, we made it here. Let's just get it started, and I'm not hopeful, but we're going to get it started, so we know when we got to get that Helios moving. And I'm glad I feel the Stray is going to be able to handle the duties over there, because my backup plan was to board up some guys on the Helios and send it down to that base as backup. But I think we'll get it done with the Stray. And I need the Helios up here to help us out. All right, as I said, we're going to focus on the hull and only the hull and see how fast, hopefully, we can wear it down. Cross your fingers, because let's just hope this time that the one way we'll have a chance is if the tick misses on that 50-50 shot and we don't start taking damage right from the get-go when it's able to hit us. Oh, and we don't have the super long-range weapons either. Yikes. That's another drawback. We can't start hitting it super early. We need the tick to miss. We need that little tick. Miss. Okay, we're going to need help. Let's face it, we're going to need help. Unless we keep hitting like this. Holy smokers. We might just take it out if we can keep hitting like this. Uh-oh, now the flame is added to the mix, and we took it out! I am thrilled to death, but look at that. In the process, we did lose everything. We need to get to a base to recover again, once again. 300 more materials, 2 more attitude gains all around. nicely done. The gift. I'm glad we picked that one up. All right. Let's fly you down to the base right now to get you repaired, because we have a big bad Barrett here who's still struggling to take out the New Jericho Haven. That's been going on like forever. Slime Town. Our operatives have discovered a warehouse full of useful resources. However, the warehouse, along with the town it stands in, is covered in a slimy, slippery, algae-like growth that makes doing anything here tedious and exhausting. Well, to heck with our stamina. Get in there, guys, and get what we can. Oh, look at that. We did lose 10 stamina, but I don't think we were that depleted to begin with, and we got some food on top of that. So there you go. Now, your next job is to come over here and get our next priest. And Haven under attack. We made it to the Haven. With everything going on, I almost forgot about it. Can you believe it? The good news is defending strength is 4, attacking strength is 1. That still means there'll still be a fair amount of Pandorans on the map, but they won't be the strongest that we've ever faced. Usually that's the case when you have these kind of odds, but there can still be a fair amount. I've learned that the hard way also. Let's take a look at the team that we're taking out. Look at all that low stamina. At least, you know, on this meter, our stamina looks a heck of a lot better than it did on the other meter from the GeoScape view. But it's still, as you can see, look at that, 14 out of 40. That's pretty dang low. Let's face it. We need time in the base after this mission. And wouldn't it be nice if we had a quick mission? But that's asking a lot of Commander Zigzag, I'm telling you. Frantios, yeah, nothing else here. I know we're equipped pretty well for a mission because we just did one. I'm just double checking to see if anybody has SP that I want to look at using or upgrading to. No one on this team really has. Yeah, I'm not going so much for the captures, I guess, on this one. I need to convert over it sometime so we have more than just worms in our containment center. Is there any one that I'd rather maybe give this to? Why don't we take a chance, take away the shotgun, and put one of those in our inventory at least. And since we can carry one more thing, this gives us a fair 10 shots on its own. Let's throw in a grenade just in case. And now we're going to save the SP for will and or speed. Landon. And Citizen Eileen, yeah, we're going to save yours also. And Felipe, you may be the other one. Since you have that weapon to shred with, then we'll keep the shotgun there for you. And as a matter of fact, why don't we upgrade your shotgun? There we go. And also give you the potential to zap. Let's just switch out the ammo that we could use. There we go. And I don't need that backup ammo. And so therefore, we can give you a second med kit, which is never a bad thing to carry. And do we have any other grenades left? I don't think so. I could carry one, but we don't have one. So we'll just leave it like that. All right, we're back to the top, and let's get down there. Hopefully we'll find those Synedrion guys to help us out, and maybe we'll do better with the Synedrion than we did with Anu and not get them all killed. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered, by the way. All right, we see some right off the bat, which is always nice and convenient. They are kind of tucked away, and the color of that grenade launcher does not make me feel comfortable. In fact, this is an acid grenade launcher. So there's a priority target, although he's tucked away pretty dang good. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to have great sniper angles on that guy. The only question being now, is he in boom blast range? That may be something we explore with you, Vrantios. It may just be something we explore. And one of these days, Gandhi, We're going to get you, Boom Blast. Wouldn't it be nice on this team to have 2 opportunities for Boom Blast should we ever need it? In fact, that's just the way I'm going to open it. They aren't really, they're potentially even close enough to bomb them both. So we're just going to do the Boom Blast opening because that acid grenade launcher does not excite me in the least.
Let's try this.
And good, we do have the range. And if we're lucky, we'll damage his hidey spot so snipers can take over for whatever we don't accomplish with the grenade. Well, it looks like that's a tough defensive module there. And we definitely slowed down the Claw Dude, which is a good thing. So let's launch grenade number 2. And the first Arthron is hurting big time because he don't have a claw. He just has a spitterhead now. I think that's a spitterhead. Sure looks like a spitterhead. But you know, by the time he reaches us, oh, there's something else over here we were hitting all along too. How about that? Hopefully it's bleeding well. And you know what? Since we still haven't done it against this guy, the most dangerous guy I've been wanting to take care of, it calls for a rocket. And maybe once and for all,
let's try this.
Can a rocket destroy his cover? That's what we all want to know. Well, obviously the answer is no, and it looks like I saw some green in that explosion. I think there was also a Myrmidon standing next to this guy. He's just a shield now. But I'm pretty sure I saw like an acid explosion or poison explosion of there would have meant there was a Myrmidon there. But, you know, he doesn't have the lower wall. Let's kind of bring our snipers out wide and maybe, just maybe,
willing and able.
We can get enough of an angle through there to do it. Oh, maybe I want to get us a little closer too. Kind of trying to figure the right spot, the right angle, and I'm kind of figuring a quick aim from here. Citizen Eileen, we're going to give it a go.
Here I am, let's do this. Ready to fire.
Well, we know how good, well, I guess that's not a poll. So I shouldn't worry. Phoenix Point used to train the team to hit poles. If you ever watched season 3. But let's see if we can hit the grenade launcher. That's really what I'm fearful of, so let's just take care of it.
Shot went wide.
No. We hit whatever you want to call that archway. I refuse to call it a pole. Let's get over here. We have some more chances. Cecil, I'm going to give you a chance from a similar angle. We just can't get you guys out wide enough unless... Oh yeah, I sure could get us out wider to maybe give us a better shot. But then we're going to have other lower body half obstacles in the way too. So I don't think it's worth the onslaught for the effort there. So we're just going to bring you up as close as we can on a similar line over here. And it's not you, Landon. Sorry. Cecil, we're going to bring you over on a similar line right here and see if you can get it done. And since the range and the shot's not going to be good because the range on the subjector and the Cyclops basically are the same. So I don't think I'm gaining any improved hit chance. We're just going to go with the basic weapon since I don't need to risk a malfunction. I don't think it's needed on this shot. We just need to hit, period. Ooh, all of a sudden, you can see a lot better. Oh. You saw a lot better, but you didn't hit any better. Oh, man. Okay, we only have one sniper left, and that would be Paul Forrest Reynolds. And I guess I will have to onslaught you. In fact, we'll get you right here for your shot. We're going to put you behind the tree, and we're going to onslaught you. And we're going to give you a chance, Paul. Uh-oh. I was afraid we might see more. Now, he's a long ways away, and he's oozing a certain shadow. Yes, he is. And that's really unfair when you have an acid launcher and you're sporting the tar shadow. Oh, man. Okay, I see how this mission is going to be. Let's onslaught. I'm going to have... Do you have onslaught yet? No, Felipe, you do not. So you'll be the forward mover to get up in position. Landon, we're going to use part of your help to onslaught right now. The other acid grenade launcher hopefully is not close enough to hit us. And maybe this one isn't too. Maybe I'm spending a lot of resources on something that wouldn't hit us this turn. But I'm not totally sure about that, so we're going to spend the resources. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go for the grenade. All right, now he has to get up to us to hurt us. So we did what we needed to do. It took us a while. Took a little bit of effort on the team's part, but we did get it done. So we're going to bring you up here, Landon Avery, and I think we're safe not spreading out too much this turn, but we're going to have to be real careful with another acid launcher coming at us coming up. We will overwatch just in case with a pistol.
I got this covered.
And Gandhi? Where do I want to put you? Now, I am a little afraid if I put you up here, you know, that's going to tempt a grenade to be launched against us. So I'm almost feeling like, you know, these are... Ooh, there's stuff in this building too, though. I don't know that I'm quite willing to jump you too far, but maybe if I jumped you, say, in this little alcove area, so you could still jump further should this building be the one that ends up being under attack, and you'll still be kind of hidden and safe. Let's see if you can get in there. You can. That's where I'm going to put you. I feel a little nervous about putting you on top. We'll try putting you in here. And look, we found someone in the process. How about that? We may turn you around and have you pick him up to help us out, depending on how he moves. And we don't see any other Synedrion that I noticed. I guess we'll get a sense of where they are when it becomes their turn. Felipe, I'm thinking I'll just get you kind of up to the corner here. His legs are injured. He's not really slowed down. So 23, I don't want to get you too far forward. We'll keep you right about here, just so you're not tempting this grenade. We'll keep you a little bit out of sight.
Running.
And call it a day there. Oh, Synedrion Assault. Look at that. We jumped over him enough that we released him. How about that? I can get him up here to at least get a shot down here. I just don't know that it'll be that good. I don't know if it'll be that good. And then this guy's hiding pretty straightforward behind that thing. I don't know we can hit him. Now, he has a nice weapon for distance as far as assault rifles go. Let's bring you up here and check out this shot.
I've got this.
Notice how I'm less worried about this guy. This guy getting bombarded by an acid grenade. The concern tapers off. I got to be careful about that attitude. It got me a couple of Anu priests killed last episode. Maybe we don't want to push the same kind of thing. We'll go for the claw. I don't know if we can really get through. He's got, look at that pincer, 30 armor. So let's focus on the arm of the claw and see if we can hit enough of that to help us out. Well, we hit the arm. but I wouldn't call that enough to help us out. Gandhi, I'm going to have you stay right there, and let's see what happens.
Target added to the system.
Okay, so we have someone close that may be... Oh, and there's another enemy over there we can't see. And we don't have to worry about grenades. He does. Well, he has to worry about claws.
Nanite intervention requested. Nothing our tech can't fix.
Oh, this Synedrion's looking a little isolated. And then we also have stuff over here to protect. If I... Ooh, look at that. Barely standing. Barely standing. So this Synedrion, if it has a med kit like ours didn't, will be healing itself, and then it'll get one shot, and then it will be overwhelmed. Now, as far as what are the things, and there is... It's hard to tell. There's things over here they're showing we have to protect. So I'm guessing the desk is one of them. Who knows? Synedrion like their desks. We've learned that already. Now, Gandhi, I don't think you can jump far enough to this building to help us with a war cry. But let's find out. And absolutely not is that any guarantee that we're going to be close enough. So I think what we'll do is we'll jump you up to this corner. Yes, I know there's a potential for a grenade, but he's going to be distracted is kind of what I'm hoping for. And then, yeah, we may have a chance to come over and war cry these guys while the rest of the team catches up. That's what I'm hoping here. It's always a risk, always a chance, sending our guys out far ahead of the rest of the team, but that's kind of what our heavies are designed to do. Felipe, I'm kind of feeling I would love to get you over here. We're not really seeing a lot of others. Now, there was something over here we couldn't see, but I'm thinking if I dashed you out to here, you can finish this guy off. He's down to 150. Yeah, you with your weapon choices can finish him off. In fact, if you can dash out there enough for two zaps, we might be able to capture this guy. I don't know. Let's give it a peek.
Double time.
Now, where can I stand? I should be able to stand here behind a semblance of cover to do the zapping, and it'll be two zaps. Let's see how it looks. Uh-oh. Okay, well, he's indoors. He can't fly right away. And it looks like a regular Myrmidon. No, he's venomous, all right. So much for recognizing my Myrmidons. Usually they sparkle a little more to give me a better hint. Now, the Neurazer does 8 paralysis. I need... it's going to be oh so close, but we're going to do it anyway. That may not leave him with many actions to do anything else with. And guess what? We do have one other Neurazer very nearby. And this is someone who can also dash, although it does not appear you can dash quite as quickly. So you may not be able to get. I wonder if you'll even be able to get close enough. Well, get running. And if you can't, we're working on your speed, my man. We're working on your speed. Coming up here. Okay, you can get that last zap in. The only thing is you will not exactly be in cover. So let's... Yeah, and I can't spread you guys out enough if Grenade Launcher Dude decides to turn his attentions our way, but we'll just have to take that chance.
Moving.
And we have that guy paralyzed. Now we have a Synedrion Assault. And the question becomes, will you have anything worthwhile for a shot? Let's get you as close as you can get, although I have a feeling if we have you on ground, we wouldn't have a chance at the Myrmidon. We probably would have a better chance at the Myrmidon from up here. to at least apply some hurt. Let's just check it out. We can always move forward. Ooh, there's also that kind of a shot, but I think we'll focus on the Myrmidon. Get things started, and then we'll bring you down here.
Already there.
All right, now we got snipers. Some handy dandy snipers. We can bring you guys out wide. And let's see what you can hit. See if you have a shot on that claw. Oh, that is not a freaking shot on a claw. So we spent the will, and now we're going to waste the will and just Overwatch. And with all our other snipers, since we know what our shots are going to look like, let's just make sure we're not in range of that Overwatch to get shot in the back. I think we'll just play it safe. Bring you out this way. Long range pistol. Vrantios, I have a feeling we'll be jumping you into position also. And yeah, we'll bring you forward this way.
Making haste.
And you won't be anybody's Overwatch. Or shouldn't be in anybody's Overwatch cone. And since there's guys in front of you, we'll not Overwatch you. Now we can get you jumping Vrantios to get you up closer. To hopefully help us out. In fact, what's the best close spot to get you? Maybe right here? We'll give it a go.
Rolling out.
And Gandhi, I really don't want to jump you down. We'll leave you right there. There's our other Synedrion. Oh, he's going for the precious desk. The highly damaged desk. Now. Oh, it was such a fine desk. So there's a bunch of Myrmidons in there going after the equipment we're supposed to save. Oh no. Here comes a grenade. And he decided to apply it, and he only applied 10 acid. That's not going to do diddly to your armor, Vrantios. Why was I so worried about acid? I gotta remember, acid launchers don't really apply all that much acid unless somehow it landed and the wall protect me, and there could have been more applied. I guess I just don't have enough experience to know for sure. Let's see. I just want to kind of look at your info just to see. Acid-wise, yeah, there's none of our armor is going to be dissipated from that acid, so guess what? We're not going to worry. Now, we have to decide, can we hurt this guy with such low hit points so he doesn't turn into an Umbra? Or do we set up all the Overwatch now while we can? What I could do is dash you, Felipe, up here to probably kill him. And then hopefully get you close enough, Landon, to onslaught. And Landon, you could barely onslaught. That'll deplete you to 0 will to pull back Felipe. And then that would mean everybody else, unless we sacrifice Synedrion Assault Man to kill the guy. But then he doesn't have dash. He can't get close enough anyway. So he'll be part of our wall of Overwatch. We have our snipers that we'd be able to move closer to help with Overwatch. And all that stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, how far could you dash? And do you have your dash, Felipe? You sure as heck do. You are my dashing man here. Be nice to get you up close and be able to move a regular move here, so that way when we onslaught you, you'd still have a dash. That would be ideal. I don't know if that will be possible, unless I could come over to this side to blast him. Let's run you this way. And let's see if that looks like that thing's going to be in the way or not. I think that's a decent shot for your special weapon here. The other idea is I'd need 3 zaps. The other thing is, let's go in for the zap and let's onslaught you to zap the guy and paralyze the guy, and then we don't have to worry about an Umbra. I like that. In fact, we'll dash you up now, so that way you get 2 zaps as we see it here and now.
Double time.
And he's almost totally paralyzed. What we can then do is, yeah, he's hardly going to be able to move anyway. So it still probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So even though you only have 1 dash, I bet you could get close enough for that last zap. Landon, what do you think? Yeah, I think you're going to get close enough for a zap.
Never give up.
And let's hope you can get there for a single zap. Now, it's getting you two kind of in neighborhood of myrmidons, which is not a good thing. But we can set some long-distance sniper overwatch to help protect us. Not a guarantee. There, now the guy's paralyzed. That's way better than an Umbra any day. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do with you, can't really get in that door so well with a grenade though. I don't know. Let's just check out a grenade arch over there. You know, we have a decent chance to get it inside the door, I think. So I'm going to boom blast for that opportunity against the Myrmidon.
Here goes.
Because this Synedrion's already dead. And we did some damage, and we're opening up our shot now, so maybe it won't hit a building next time. Let's try again. That's much better. We don't have to try anymore now. Unless there's a way. Ooh, there could be a path for a rocket to reach into the far Myrmidon. Let's see if he's also a venomous kind. Yes, he is. This one is, yeah, they're both venomous. This guy's bleeding bad. He doesn't have his butt. He's not going to hurt us. He's not going to hurt us. So I'm going with the rocket.
Here goes.
Deep into the building. Just to try and damage the guy. Ah. Okay, so we hit the building. Well,
What's our
we
plan?
tried. We tried. We tried. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all of our snipers out in this kind of a direction. And see about overwatching against these guys coming out the door. I don't really want to overwatch the nearby one. Hopefully he'll move away from us and not take the overwatch.
Receiving loud and clear. Moving to position.
And we have one more sniper to see about getting overwatch set for. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move you forward, Paul, because the other guys are going to be in your way. So we're just going to move you all the way forward and do a little pistol overwatch instead with you. Synedrion assault. We're going to run right about here to also do some Overwatch.
Here comes the Phoenix. They're not getting past
And
me.
Gandhi, we're going to fly you over here to jump on top of this building and Warcry the Myrmidon on the inside. That way we'll have time to deal with him. Hopefully before he destroys that other desk, if that's what indeed is over there. We'll bring you to the side behind the tree, so hopefully you're not in line with any of our sniper shots. And let's see what happens.
Taking offensive.
Okay, that guy, Warcry, just ran to the corner. So we need to find a way to take care of him. And I don't think we're going to get, with him being tucked that far away, I don't really think we're going to get a great shot. So I think we're just going to run those that we can, namely our assaults, as far forward as we can. We see him now. Let's get behind the wall. You're good. Let's get our snipers forward. I'm not even going to worry about Overwatch because I think the Myrmidon is it. And we're not going to get an angle with our snipers, so let's just run forward. So just in case I've misjudged, you guys will be available to help us out soon.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
I'm not even going to pistol Overwatch with you guys because that Myrmidon's so tucked away anyway. And if Gandhi has the will, we're going to Warcry it again. So I'm not really feeling like he's going to get very far. This is our last Warcry from Gandhi. And then just in case we need it, Vrantios, pop on over there so you can also help us out.
Taking action.
Because it really feels like this is it. Now Landon and all the rest, we're going to get you guys close, but not too close. That's the idea. And I didn't leave enough. I was going to think about using your med kit, but oh well, maybe next time. I'm more concerned. Let's get you guys close so we can make sure we finish this guy off next turn.
Connection established.
No, don't shoot our paralyzed guy and don't make him an Umbra. We got to get this Myrmidon killed and killed now before this guy ruins it all. You silly guy. Oh, man. Okay, guys, time. Take care of business. I think what we'll do is get you in here first. That should be a decent shot for you. Or oh, why worry about messing with the explosion? Let's play the zappity zap game.
There. I'm getting there.
Not that these guys can be captured, but hey, I can zap them out of being able to do anything to us. Ooh, except he takes a lot more zaps. So if I have you that can get over there, Felipe, and you do have the will to get close enough, I do believe we can finish this thing off. So let's dash you in there.
Succeed or die.
And finish it. One more should do it. All right. Good job. Good experience. Well, it's not a ton of experience to be spread around, but good experience. A little bit for everybody. No promotions, but boy, look at you, Landon. 5 more points. Look at you, Vrantios. Almost up to level 7. Our first heavy that would be up to level 7. Look at that, 795. Only got to get up to 850. Gandhi, you almost got your boom blast. Oh, so close. Good job, guys. All right, so we got a couple captures out of that, and gained 6 more attitude. So we are back in the positive now with Synedrion, and we could have been after a couple of those Karens were shot down, but now we're definitely back in the positive with Synedrion. And good news, we got some more Deimos magazine ammo. So well, the magazine is the ammo. That was kind of redundant, but good job. And we've revealed their colony, a nest. There are colonies everywhere we turn. Well, that's going to be one quick way. Where is it's over here? That's going to be the one quick way to get everybody's reputation and diplomacy up. Research-wise, we have an Arthron vivisection we can get done now. I like the idea of that. We'll put it up here near the top. Well, there's just a lot that we would like to get done, but getting more damage on some of these heftier Arthrons that are coming at us is kind of important. But I'll move it up after a couple of these developments, which I really think are important right now for us too. Although I guess we could move it ahead of Incendiary, because we've been finding clever ways to not deal with Umbras lately. But I sure wouldn't mind some Incendiary as backup. So anyway, let's get you guys who are stamina starved, but I think with 17 hours left, you will gain a little stamina back on our base defense here. So let's go get it going. And then let's take a look at our Helios, a soon to be named Helios, over here. And I'll tell you the cutoff for the voting. I'll put out a community tab to verify when the cutoff for the voting will be. Let's see, this episode will be out on Tuesday, and I'll probably put a community tab out the day later, and we'll probably cut off the voting on Friday. That's my best guess now, but check the community tab in a couple days to be sure. We're going to take a little break on the air game. The Helios is repaired and ready to go, however. I'm just not going to send it out all alone against the Bareth. What I will do is take a quick peek over to Bareth. I've got Bareth on the brain. Big quick trip over to Kaos and see what they have to offer. And, oh, guess what? This is something we haven't done in a while. We can spend 1,000 food, and we have the food now to pick up a level 2 priest. Let's take a peek at this level 2 priest who has a psychic scream head available for us, and also he comes with mind control already. So we are picking up a new hire here. I have decided. And he'll be on the Tiamat. Now the Tiamat has really finished what I wanted it to do over here, and we're going to send it back to the base because we're going to have some new troops to shuffle around over here and get on airships, whether it's going to be the Tiamat, the Helios, or whatever, the Contaminant. See, I got to start using their real names, the Contaminant or the Helios, soon to be named. So let's get the Tiamat or the Contaminant flying over here. Let's check out Chaos. Look at all the weapon choices we have. Could you please give us a vehicle? Please, please, pretty please. No. There's so many toys you tease us with. But you know what I'm going to do? I am going to pick up a couple more weapons since we got the materials, just because we got a few new soldiers that are going to be needing to go out, and we might as well give them a few toys to take out too, just because they got hired later than the early guys. There's no reason why they shouldn't have a fun weapon or two. So there's at least one sniper out there. We're going to take one subjector, and we'll pick up, well, the Redemptors I absolutely love, and I'm trying to remember. 125. These are cheap. I can afford it. I'm just going to pick up the weapons to have in our inventory for some of our new soldiers. The question will be, will they be proficient with them or not to be able to use them? But I'm picking them up. and come back here waiting with these guys, and we'll start figuring out the shuffle of soldiers. And once our manticores are fixed back up, we're hunting for you, Mr. Barrett. We're coming for you, because we are down to needing only 2 disruption points, and you would provide that. All right, our teams are going to get rehealed there, and then we're going to get going as quickly as possible against the Barrett. However, we're going to hold off right now and end it here. We're going to have a base defense coming up, and that's more than likely going to be our next mission, but we very well could have a little air game in between as we go for the Barrett, and maybe, if we're lucky, get rid of the Behemoth for a little while. So you'll have to join us next time to see how it goes, if it goes as planned or something else pops up. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.